LLC. Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All calls in here. Which will get you on.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the After Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning all over the good old U.S. of A. Happy rut time. It's rut time. Can you believe it? October is come and gone. I can't believe October is gone already. It's just crazy. Hope everyone had a great week, had a happy Halloween. Everybody got a bunch of candy. Stay safe. And now it's the rut. I've been sitting out the last 2 days. I hope you've been doing. I've been seeing deer. I actually got to see a little chasing yesterday, which I was excited about. Good morning, Scotty in Oklahoma. Good to see you. I saw a slammer on Thursday, but he was 150 yards away, and I grunted and stopped him, but he just could care less. He had a couple of does he was messing with, and he did not want to come and play, but I think I saw 8 or 9 different bucks yesterday, which was really, really cool. So, Andrew, how you doing?
Good.
I don't see you accepting that trade I just sent you.
Oh, no, I got a mole on it.
Oh, he's got a mole. I just sent him a great deal, and he's got a mole on it. So,
got a mole on it.
Yeah. Did you buy a truck yet?
We did.
Oh, well, see, now he's buying stuff from Smeltzer, but he doesn't want to buy from the outdoor guy. I see how this works. Good morning, Richard. Got my coffee. Let's have a great show this morning. You got it, buddy. Hey, we're going to have DNR guy Jim Coffee on. He's actually online waiting right now. And we got a bunch of stuff to tell you about. And I'm trying to mull over another contest. So let me do this real quick. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, $60 a month. We'll get you a free month when you pay for a year. You got a 12 by a 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7, security cameras, locally owned and operated. Thanks to Tracy, Dick, or Danielle down there. They do a great job. Just call them, make out an application appointment, and find your spot. You actually get to pick your spot. 515-822-1362 will get you to them. Tell them I sent you, and you'll have a place to store your swag. All right, let me get more. Hey, just got done doing some research on the new Trika fishing ice rods. Super impressive. Richard, they are the bomb. Let's go say hi to another bomb, my buddy Mr. Jim Coffee. How you doing there, big boy?
Doing good this morning. How you doing?
I'm a little tuckered out, to be honest with you. I'm already getting. You know, what's that Toby Keith song? I'm not as good as I once was.
Life catches up to you.
Buddy, I'm telling you, my shoulder's sore it's like I'm still pulling my bow back, but it's like carrying that stupid doe. It's not stupid. It's a good decoy. Carrying that doe decoy and all that camera gear and stuff. It's like, I'm getting too old for this. Where's my help at?
Yep, you need a helper. Or a cart. You need a good cart.
Yeah, I just don't want to make all that noise, So, boy, I tell you, I've been out last couple days, and I went out Halloween, and I went out yesterday, and Halloween, I saw just a slammer, Jim, about 6'15", and I grunted at him, and I mean, I'm talking a 300-pound plus deer. I mean, he was a big boy, and he stopped, he turned and looked my way. I had my doe decoy out, and he just went back, and he was on a mission. I saw doe sniffing him on his behind, which was weird, but he was definitely scent checking all the CRP and everything, and then yesterday I actually did see some chasing. I saw a couple 2.5-year-olds. The one might be a little older. He's a bigger deer, but his racks was kind of going downhill, so he might be an older deer. But they were grunting and chasing after a doe, running her around. So it's starting to happen a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to ramp up really quickly this week.
So you think this next week's going to be good?
Yeah. First week of November, first 10 days of November is the prime time to be. If you're going to be out bow hunting, you need to be out right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Mark.
We've got lots of good factors. I mean, we're going to have some rain here in southern Iowa for the next 3 days, which is going to slow us down. But if you get a chance to get out today, it's going to be good. And of course, 99% of the crops are out, which means you got good visibility out there now. The leaves are coming off the trees, so lots of good factors for a deer hunter.
Morning, Tony. Good morning, Jeff. Todd, Rupert. Good morning there, Rupee. Take Andrew with you. Andrew, I could see Andrew running around carrying camera gear. I can't. I have a hard enough time getting him to get a guest on the line.
Oh, no.
Andrew, go grab that deer and yeah, that wouldn't work. You got to see the sweater he's got on. What is that?
It's a party animals sweater.
Oh, is that
Thank
what
you
that
very
is?
much. Yes.
A party animal. Okay.
Yeah, party animal.
I couldn't tell if it was a Pokemon or, you kids.
Oh, no, I'm much better than that.
Yeah. Jim, I got to tell you, Furbearer season started today. A lot of stuff happening. Hey, I got a question for you. So I had about 130-inch deer come out of the CRP. He was about 8. He came in from behind me. Now we had a west-northwest wind on Halloween, so he was coming in, and the wind was blowing in front of me. He came from behind me, and he was about 50 yards out from where I was distance-wise. But he stopped. He saw my doe decoy, and he just put his tail up and took off. Why would that booger a buck, a doe decoy?
Well, it depends on, there's a lot of social structure going on with deer too. And then you're talking about, I'm assuming you're hunting the same place you saw the 300-pounder.
Yeah.
And that deer might just say, there's a doe over there and I'd like to go visit her, but I also realize there's somebody else around too. And I'm just not that interested yet.
Okay.
To take that chance.
Well,
in a few more days, his testosterone might say, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance because that other buck might not be around. But right now, he's bowing to the big boys, saying it's not my place.
Yeah, but I had a couple. I had a couple like a basket rack and a little 6-pointer come up, and they went right to her, and they
don't know any better.
Yeah, I guess I put video on Facebook. They were sitting there licking her and everything else. It's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But good morning, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Chris or Dave, Fishing Dave. Good morning, Gary, up in Minnesota.
The fun part of bow hunt is you get to see that social behavior, those interactions, and the dominancy of one animal over another animal and how they react. And then, of course, during the rut, a lot of that just goes out the window.
Yeah. Well, I put her back out yesterday, and I think that same buck came out, and he took off. He did not want to come in, and I'm not even rattling or anything. I'm just sitting quiet. So I crawled out and I pulled it down, and I said, okay. And then about an hour later, I saw like 8 or 9 different deer throughout the rest of the evening. I love it when I'm sitting right next to a cornfield. I'm on a cut bean field, so I'm in between them. And I'm sitting there like it was like 5:45, 6 o'clock, and I'm starting to hear stuff coming through the corn to my left. Like 20 yards to my left, and then all of a sudden I hear the old snort wheeze, and then it's like 2 bulldozers in the cornfield just going at it, man. They're fighting, but I couldn't. The corn's so thick I couldn't see them. I didn't know how big they were or anything. So I grabbed once they quit fighting, I grabbed my grunt call real quick and I was hoping he'd step out, but he never did.
Yeah, he's still too interested in creating that dominance. They're on that early side of that rut, and they're showing off for themselves right now. That's the interesting fun part.
Yeah.
And, a great comment too is you're listening for those deer as much as you're watching for them. They make some distinct noises. We got a lot of crispy leaves on the ground for the next few hours anyway, and so you can hear deer moving through the woods pretty easily right now.
Oh yeah. Good morning, Larry. Good to see you, buddy. No, I mean you got to sit there and pay attention, and it's killing me not to rattle a little bit. But you start rattling and grunting and stuff, and then you can't hear. But you start hearing those corn stalks breaking and stuff, and that's deer moving around, and it's just like, man. And then you hear the old. I love that. I love that snort wheeze, man. That is the coolest thing. That's almost as exciting as a turkey gobble.
I knew you were going to say that, and you are so wrong.
Coming from the turkey biologist. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. That just gets me going, man. When I'm sitting there complaining about how miserable I'm feeling. That old snort wheeze, it's just like a gobble. It's like, what was that? And boy, do I feel great.
Well, that's the reason why we go.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So, hey, have you? What's the state of the deer herd? Have we gotten any EHD pretty much over with now, or is it still a thing?
You know, it's been an odd year, obviously, and with the weather the way it's been, we didn't get the hard freezes across most of the state. That's going to end here, you know, probably yesterday. But as long as it's warm, there'll be midges around. But it's definitely on the downside. This is something that would typically end in September.
Yeah.
But we just had an extended dry and warm fall, so we're still seeing some reports out there. And as important as anything, we've got people out in the woods now, and they're finding animals that they, you know, that might have died a month or so ago, and those are getting reported. But we're not really seeing any real good big pockets around the state. We're getting reports across the state, but nothing that's showing anything, you know, what I would say is a big pocket in one area.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, it is. It's a little discouraging that we're seeing so many reports. But again, those are people just finding dead deer. Those aren't confirmed reports. You know, through lab testing. But we do know from some lab testing, we do have some EHD across the state, and not just Iowa. Illinois is reporting it. Nebraska's reporting it as well. So it's just a byproduct of the extended dry fall and the continued drought.
Yeah. Well, I think we're. So you think we're going to be out of the woods by now? No pun intended.
Well, yeah. I mean, the midges don't survive. They're an insect, obviously, that's related to temperature. And once that temperature falls below freezing, that cycle is going to be broken. So that'll be done. You'll still see some animals that are infected. Not all of them succumb, you know, to that 24, 48-hour time period. There'll be some that have some extended effects. And some of those will probably show up during the shotgun season. We'll see the sloughed hooves and some animals that aren't, you know, the best of health. And then, of course, a lot of the animals that'll have it will survive and push through it. So,
yeah.
By and large, the majority of the animals are done that we're going to see die.
So tell everybody when you say sloughed hooves what that means.
Yeah, so that's one of the byproducts of the fever. Really, is you'll get ridges on the hooves, kind of like humans get on our fingers nails. Sometimes they're not smooth. And occasionally, if that gets cleaned up, that roof will actually come off. So you'll lose that outside layer, and they'll be on the bone underneath. And what ends up happening is it's so painful that deer will end up walking on its knees, and then you'll see deer with bloody knees or swollen joints because of the pain that's caused by that sloughing of the hoof. They can't walk on it.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. But again, many of them will recover from it, but you'll see those ridges or those growth lines in that hoof, which indicates that they had an issue earlier on in the season.
So, and then, you know, the nice thing about it, if they survive, they pass on the immunity, right?
They can, right. So they'll have that built-up immunity in their system, and I'm not quite sure if that's passed on through the milk or passed on through genetics. Not necessarily the genetics, but the immunity built up in the system in the fawn then, which is in vitro with the mother. But yeah, they'll have it for a couple generations in that area.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's.
It's an interesting disease. It really is. It's much different than CWD, and people just need to remember. You know, we get calls of confusion all the time. One is disease that's very quick reacting and happens. You know, it's very common across the United States. And CWD is a long-term disease that will end eventually in death in the animal, and is not curable. Does not go away. Stays persistent in the population. So.
Yeah. Okay. That looks.
Yeah, always emphasize whether it's in Iowa or whatever state that you're hunting in is that if your agency has a program to test for CWD, is please participate in that. Iowa, we make it pretty easy. We work with the hunters as best we can to get our quotas for the year to manage that population and get a good idea of where CWD is at and what level it's at. So just contact your local conservation officer or your local office, and we'll get those animals sampled till we reach our quotas.
Yeah, absolutely. So, wait, what's the best thing to do right now? I mean, you're a hunter. I called the Furbearer guy Vincent to come on today. He goes, Dan, I'll be in a tree. So
That's right.
yeah, so and I said, I really can't blame you, Vince. I'd rather be in a tree too. So, what do you recommend for folks doing right now as far as the rut? I mean, are you putting a lot of scent down on a drag, or give them some tips on how to be a little more successful, Jim?
Yeah, it's like anything else. Preparation is the key. You should have been out looking a month ago and looking for some sign. And when I'm deer hunting, I just look at deer paths. How active that deer path is. Find pitch points, things like that. I'm not a big person. I'm an old schooler, so I don't have a lot of that. I don't have my bow decoy. I don't carry a lot of scent with me. I just go old school. I watch the wind. I look at the landscape of how deer should be moving or where they should be laying at. And then just put the time in. Just sit there and wait. That's the big thing. Yeah, I'm not an aggressive deer hunter. There's different styles of deer hunting. I know some guys that love stalking cornfields, doing what you were just saying, listening and waiting for those deer to move through and get in the right place and hope they pop out the right spot. It just boils down to what your style is. Some people like to be up in the trees. Some people like to be on the ground. I'm a ground person.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, my Achilles started hurting again this week, and I went up and put my camera arm up in a stand, and I don't know if I strained it again or what. So I told Larry and the guys, I said, guys, I don't think I'm going to be stand hunting this year. I'm going to be on the ground. So I've been putting out ground blinds the last couple days just to give me a couple different wind direction options. But yeah, I mean,
the key right there is understanding. They've got a great nose for a reason, and we've got to play to their disadvantages. So, again, pinch points, looking at travel corridors. In Iowa, we're so lucky with all of our field edges. Those bucks love to travel those field edges where they can see and smell and leave scrapes. And if you're out there looking at good scrapes and paying attention, you're going to put yourself in a good spot.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, I need to talk about Furbear season. Let me hit a real quick break, and we'll hit that when we come back, and we'll get you out of here, okay?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with Jim Coffey on 1350 ESPN. Morning, Josh. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Kenny.
Several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream or the robust blueberry gin, American gin or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back
Madison
and
got you
unwind,
Madison's been doing okay for you.
a Revelton moment.
Has he?
Turkey season is
17.5, 15.3. Last week he got 9.4, but he played against the Chiefs.
Cutting, yelping, and clucking and purring at those Boston
Yeah,
Moms.
got the Bengals
Don't you
today.
want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do, and that's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls in 2016, so he knew he could make the right call when it mattered. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut.
How many who's all hunting? Raise your hand if you're hunting.
On all of his spot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle.
We got rain coming in next couple days.
Excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls offers handmade friction, box, and mouth calls that will allow
my
from the
shoulder's
beginner to
killing
the
me.
most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call
Huh?
when it counts. So this is
I don't know if I got arthritis in
Try
there or...
Rupert's Roost and Peace
Morning,
Turkey
Pete.
Call and let that tom roost in peace.
I can still draw my bow, but man, I tell you, it's sore.
Your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work
kitchen
Sharp knife and
knives.
tool sharpener does this with precision
Hey,
angle sharpening guides.
let's go.
and
Let's get on that
flexible
trade,
abrasive
man.
belts
I don't know.
To ensure the proper 20-degree angle every
I think
time.
about it.
What is there to think about? I showed you the scale.
White's doing really good.
Well, I'm giving you a starting running back and a good receiver.
Define good.
Well, he's their top receiver right now.
Well,
Baker's putting up 30 points a week. I shouldn't have dropped Baker Mayfield. I messed up. Morning, Brant.
Is an exciting way to capture the moment.
Huh?
Fourth arrow camera
yeah,
arms can
and
help
I
you
should have.
video easier in the
I
field.
should have thought of.
They're
I should have jumped on
extremely
that, but I
lightweight,
didn't.
durable, and easy to
Jumped on
paddle.
what?
Their
Him.
patented shoulder system
Baker?
is also very adaptable
Well, Ricky
to
got him.
any
I know.
tree or ground blind setup.
I was
The
kind of like,
pieces
oh,
are affordable and easy to set
guess
up
we could
in
all throw you a
various
bone, Ricky.
directions. Multiple
Oh.
camera arms are available, including the
Better
Stiff
hope he
Arm,
don't hear
Stiff
that.
Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made
Dan,
of
you should
high
sell
quality
cars. Thank you, Pete.
depending on what you choose. For ground
So what
hunters,
truck do you buy?
there's the tripod and monopod options.
3/4 cab
Glide
Silverado.
and maneuver easily within the blind.
It's
All
1,500.
models can handle Consumer Pro
so.
video and
Yeah.
perform
Chevy?
quietly in the field.
Did you get a new
You
one?
can even custom pick your setups
Boy,
with
did you get 0% financing?
If you're looking to tape your
No.
hunts this
Huh?
season, check out
We don't think we got that lucky. We did get a teacher discount, though.
Well, there you go.
Educator discount.
Yeah.
We got that. But he was like, there's really nothing else.
No other rebates? You should have waited.
I know. I told Kale, like, we're going to come back. We can come back here. We can do it. We can wait. Like,
Did he give you a bug shield?
No.
He didn't give you a bug shield?
No.
Did you get a bug shield? I just asked him that.
See,
Pete the Donut says, "Did you get a bug shield?"
oh, man.
Well, I'm gonna get on Smelter for that. Putting shells in the vest. Good luck today, Brant.
Yeah, and I said, like, hey, I don't know if I'm still debating on the bug shield, and he laughed.
Well, I would have held out and said, "Okay, I'll do it as long as I get a free bug shield."
I should have.
You didn't do that?
No, I don't have your moxie.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Just sitting here talking to Andrew about his truck purchase. Let's go see what Jim Coffey's up to. So, Jim, November 2nd, fur harvester season is going on, so we can get the bobcats and the raccoons and the possums and the skunks. Let's get trapping.
Yeah, otters are available as well. So it's a great time of year for people that love to trap, and they are a passionate group of people. I'm sure they're out getting things taken care of this morning.
Man, I was sitting in my blind on Halloween, and I looked over from we call it the swamp. Here come 8 or 9 raccoons right in a row, right at me, and it's like, gosh, they're lucky I don't have a 223 or something with me.
They know where those food plots are at as well. They're going to be out there taking advantage of it. We had a great acorn crop this year. So
Yeah.
turkeys are out there in those same areas. And it's good. It's a great time of the year. We've got duck season going on, pheasant season going on, deer season up in the ruts coming on. We got trapping starting. Bulls are going crazy right now. So there's just lots of opportunities for people to be outside.
Kenny wants to know, how many bucks can you take? In Iowa, Ken, it's only 2 unless you're a landowner.
So yeah, I mean it depends, and obviously, so the easiest way to answer that is you have to depend on what tag you buy and what's available to you. So the average Iowa person is available to get 1 unisex tag per person per gun, and so if you're a bow hunter, then obviously you can do that route as well. And then landowners have different options. So you just really have to read your regulations and see what you're available to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't.
Bucks are great, but does taste good too, and does are looking for populations.
Yeah, it's all about the buck doe ratio and keeping things managed, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you take raccoons? Raccoons you can pretty much do all year now, can't you?
Well, so there's a couple of different rules there. It depends. If you're an agricultural producer, there's continuous open season for raccoons. The general population, we have to look at what our regulations are. But the DNR did extend the trapping season for raccoons.
Yep.
So it just depends. There's always a depends in wildlife.
No, I got you. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't speaking out of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You going out today?
Yeah, probably going to try to do something today. Get outside and do a little bit of, take advantage of this last few hours of great weather before the rain comes.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to start raining about 3 or 4 today, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. And we're going to get some pretty good weather down our way where I'm at. And duck numbers have been down a little bit, but we've had a lot of southern winds, and I'm sure the duck migration hasn't really picked up yet. But we get some water on the ground, create some potholes, we'll see some duck movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know Missouri and Kansas is going to get hit, and I think it's supposed to rain for 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, talking some pretty significant rain, which is good. We're really dry, and I know there's some tree plantings that went in this fall that are stressed pretty bad. So it's going to be well-timed rain. I just hope it comes nice.
Yeah, and hey, listen, when it stops raining, that's the time to get out there because them bucks are going to start tendering or working those scrape lines again and making sure those are all fixed up, aren't they, Jim?
But yeah, and I don't care if it's raining or not. The next 10 days, they're going to be doing whatever it is it takes. So, if you're an avid bow hunter, want to see a lot of deer, you need to be outside the next 10 days for sure.
Yeah. All right, Jim. Always good to have you on, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. I hope everybody has a good weekend and really enjoys the outdoors.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Let me know if you need anything.
You bet. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Jim. Good luck today.
Bye.
All right, there he goes, Jim Coffey, our DNR turkey biologist. Fine feller right there. 726 and some change. Rick says, I'm out on the redneck. I've seen a lot of no shooters. They are here, but I think they're nocturnal. Yeah, Rick, I didn't see it. I only saw one shooter this week myself. Too many raccoons if they all get taken to the train station. And forecasting 8 to 10 inches of rain here in my area for the next week. Yeah, Scotty, it's gonna be wet. That's for sure. So I was talking to Imperial RV Centers, and I think we're going to do a hunt giveaway with them next year at Slim Knox County Whitetail. So I'm going to call Chris and see what he's up to. But I know I've got a deer hunt that I can give away. So I think we're going to team up with Imperial RV where you can go starting in January, I think is what we're going to do. Go into the RV shows or just stop over to the RV dealership and enter to win. And but I got to work all this out. But I'll tell you as soon as I get the details done, I'll tell you when to go enter. And someone's going to be happy because Chris and everybody, Ollie, they really take care of everybody down there. So it's good stuff. I still got to get down there and hunt this year. I feel like I'm way behind. I really do because it's been so darn hot. I've only been out a couple times. It's just been too hot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not natural to be this warm this time of year.
No, it's not. I'm not going out there sweating at 85 degree weather or 80 degree weather.
No, you don't need to.
No, deer ain't moving until the last 5 minutes, and it's just one of them deals. But yeah, I definitely feel a little behind today. That's for sure. All right, so real quickly, I'll just tell you this. Just been rattling. Started to rattle a little bit, grunting. I'm seeing the peak movement for deer I've been seeing is after 4:30, 5 o'clock is when I start seeing a lot of movement. And yesterday I did start seeing some chasing, so during the day. So that's a good thing. I've been checking my trail cameras. Everything as far as the big boys is still 2:30, 3:30 at night. But like Jim said, that's going to change your any time. So I think, like Jim said, I think the next couple of days is going to be pretty good for premium buck movement. That's for sure. I haven't been out even one time this year. That's because you're a taxidermist, Scott. You're a taxidermist and archery shop owners, man. You guys, you get into that because you love to hunt, and then you never get to go hunt. You're busy, but I'm telling you, it's been warm. It's been. I think the next couple of weeks is going to be fun. So just get out there and be patient and have some fun. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do some trivia since it's the rut. I've got some Milo deer certificates to give away. And I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to do a little trivia. And do we want to do trivia? Yeah, we'll do trivia. Yeah, we'll do trivia. Yeah. And we'll give a couple of these away today. This is for a full deer processing. $125 value from our buddies down at the Milo Locker. So we'll give one away this hour, and we'll give away one next hour. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Don't go anywhere.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of bear.
Are you into hunting?
There you go,
fishing,
Chris.
camping,
Good luck.
tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever your adventure takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan series of Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the Chillin' Brew Packs. They will keep your beverages of choice at frosty cold temperatures 4 times longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular
can I show you
ice,
something?
check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find
Look
models
right
of Arctic
there.
Ice Packs
This
at
is rest of the
Sportsman's
season
Warehouse or at
projections. Look at number 29.
Okay. Yeah.
Madison's ahead of White.
Really?
Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah. See, I think that's a fair trade. I'm not asking you for Madison.
Yeah.
Is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retailers. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com.
Something happens to you're tied in, I'll work something out with you from a home.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want
'Cause
to be better
Hawkinson's
at
gonna
it
be
and
good.
use the best gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite
Bowers
better
is already
and
good.
give superb casting performance. Well,
Yeah,
when it
you
comes to
locked in on
sensitivity
that.
and longer
Yeah.
casts, Trica has people talking. Trica rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design.
Morning,
and
Jeff.
as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands.
Hey, Brad.
Trica
Good
casting
morning. Good luck
performance
today.
will give you up to 26% longer casts to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trica knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trica rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no-questions-asked guarantee. Trica rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods at Trica.com. That's TRIKA.com.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear.
Anybody seen any big ones yet?
Success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field.
Jeff said you need some Vicks on your chest. You're coughing. They can hear you coughing. He's always hacking or sneezing. He's got kids. And little kids, man. When Danny and Riley were little germ factories. I remember. I was always sick. They're so sweet and cuddly.
You can also go shop 24/7
They're cesspools.
at sportsmanswarehouse.com. So next time you're planning your next outdoor adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
If you're an angler, you know the importance of keeping your bait fresh, alive, and handy. Well, let's talk about a bait system that
Well,
helps
Skippy ain't been
folks
on here
catch
this
more
morning.
fish and is made in Minnesota where they know
Well,
fishing. The Bait Caddy is an amazing
Somebody
bait
turn the
system
lights
that
on.
you can
Pretty
use
cool.
for open
You
water
didn't.
fishing or
You
ice fishing that keeps your minnows, leeches, shiners, and bait fresh
have
while
company.
you fish. The Bait Caddy has a clear UV-resistant housing that lets
Did you get that
see your
email
bait
for that
at all
PR
times.
or
Its
promotion
large lid
person?
allows
Okay.
easy access to your bait
Tony
and keeps
Sowers,
it
will you
handy
put
and
that?
flush
Tony
in
was
8
the
to
secret
10 inch
listener,
ice holes.
so he
No
won that
parts,
today. Would
it's
you put that in the
self-filling,
system?
then it floats.
Thank you.
Plus, it's made not to crack or pour
It's a
paint.
fork sharp
The Bait
sharpener.
Caddy will
Yep.
fit in your live well
Yeah, I'll
or
have
troll
them.
easy alongside your boat,
get
and
it
it's
in
made
there.
in the
Now
USA.
I have to go through the
Bait
PR
Caddy has a
person.
lifetime
Yeah.
warranty and will be a bait system your friends will want. For more information, please go online.
There you go, Roger. I'm jealous. I wish I was going down there with you, buddy.
The Bait Caddy Easy Access
Roger's
your
going
bait
to Triple
made in
H.
Minnesota and keeps your bait fresh all day.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old USA. A lot of people are hunting right now. Nice one on cam midday yesterday. I'm settled for the day. Well, there you go, Brad. Get out, get after them. Hope you get them. Send me pictures. JLM Shooter Supply over there, Douglas is got a big sale going on. Everything in the store is 5 to 10% off. Go see Dallas and tell him see what they got on sale. But they got a lot of ammo and guns on just in time for right before the shotgun season. So get out there and check it out. They also got a lot of rifles in stock too. All right, 244-1350. If you want to try to win a full deer processing from the Milo Locker. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days.
Do you have anything to tell us, Dan?
Huh? Oh, my buddy from the farms texted me. No, it's classified. It's classified. I'm not sharing that. 244-1350, 244-1350. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. Secret listener winner of the week is Tony Sowers of Milo, Iowa. Tony is a longtime listener. Tony just got himself a brand new The Outdoor Call Radio Anniversary Workshop Sharpener. It's actually got the Outdoor Call Radio on it, which is really cool. So congratulations, Tony. And I just emailed him and put that on Facebook. All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. We'll do a little trivia for the Milo certificates. Fishing reports brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, the bait caddy. It's time to get those bait caddies going again. Ice fishing's not that far away, and the bait caddies are great for ice fishing. Tracka Fishing, they got those new ice fishing rods, and they'll take good care of you as well. So go check that out. Blackhawk Lake, water levels are near crest. Water clarity is around 12 inches. Crappie bite's good. Walleye are good. Bluegills are slow. Brushy Creek, gills are slow. Bass are fair. Walleye are slow. Yellow perch are fair. Crawford Creek impoundment, gills are fair. North Twin Lake, crappie bite is good. Channel catfish bite is good. Morning, John. Good to see you. Gotta come Gotta come see us have dinner. Roger, if I get done hunting, I'm gonna try to get down there, buddy. Richard, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ice fishing. He's all excited. I said ice fishing. Storm Lake, water level near crest. Bass are good. Walleye are slow. They're picking up walleyes while trolling. Most of the walleyes are small, about 10 inches or less. Okay, Andrew's working the phones. Green Valley Lake, gills are slow, little watershed, the crappie bites fair, gills are slow, bass are fair. Little 3 mile bass are slow, 12 mile gills are slow. West Lake, no report. So there's your fishing report for the day. All right, I did the whole fishing report. I'm just waiting on Andrew.
Yeah. Well, I'll get you on here, and we can go ahead and tag team Dan together.
Yeah. You got people?
We got people. We got Pete on.
Didn't Pete just win?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been a while.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pete. What's up?
Hey, Dan.
Yeah. Has it been 30 days since you won?
Oh, it's been over 30 days.
Well, I don't know if you're eligible. I haven't seen any donuts. Have you seen donuts, Andrew?
You're right. Now that you say it and mention it,
I don't think Pete should be allowed to win anything until we start seeing donuts, at least once a month. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago I met you at Sportsman's, gave you a good box.
Well, coulda, woulda, shoulda, Pete.
Oh,
yeah,
now some information comes up, and I didn't get a single bit of those donuts, Pete.
Yeah, no, you didn't, because the kids and I ate them. But here's the thing, Pete. That was like a month ago. What have you done for me lately? I gave you prizes at least. I gave you a deer hunting trip to Kansas. So if you want to go back in time, I think I'm still way in the good here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Not to mention Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls and everything else you've gotten off.
Much better than Rupert's.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. don't know if I really want to let him win. I was kind of hoping
Those
for
donuts are really hurting.
Yeah, I'm having my coffee, and a donut would really be good right now, Pete. I guess you're hunting right now, aren't you?
No, I haven't been able to get out. My daughter just had a baby, so we're watching the two little ones.
Oh, congrats.
I'm going to get after it next week and the week after. I got 2 weeks at home to sit around in a deer blind.
Well, since you're not being able to hunt, I'll feel a little more sympathetic towards you. Good morning, Skippy P. Roger, don't tell me that stuff, Roger. Pete can't win unless he shares the donuts. That's Scotty in Oklahoma saying that. Morning, Daryl in Oklahoma. Boy, Oklahoma people. Richard, yeah, where's our donuts? Richard Grimes wants to know where's his donuts, Pete.
I'll set him up. Ask him what town he's in. I'll hook him up down there.
Yeah, there you go. Richard, he said he'll hook you up. Let him know where you're at. Yeah, come on, man. Roger, I can't talk about that right now. All right, Pete. Let's see. Trying to think of an easy trivia question so you can get this. You want a hunting or a fishing? I'm not doing fishing. Ice fishing. We'll do ice fishing questions later. Let's do a hunting question. What do you want? An easy one, Pete?
Yeah.
You want an easy? Which acorn has less tannic acid in it, Pete?
Is it the white acorn?
I don't know. Is it? Could be the red. Could be the white. Could be the knuckle acorn. I don't know.
I think you said it was the white acorn when I was listening to you.
Yeah. Is that your final answer, Pete?
Yeah, we'll make it my final answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. It's a white acorn. All right, you're barred until we start seeing donuts at least once a month out here.
See all the stuff we learn on your show?
Yeah. See. Yeah. I should. You know what? I should give this to his buddies. What I should, because he never gets anything either. You know who I'm talking about, Patrick?
Oh, Lenny. It's Lenny.
What?
Yeah, Lenny.
Lenny.
You always call him Patrick. It's Lenny.
Lenny O'Connor. Isn't Patrick O'Connor your buddy?
No.
I thought he came over. Oh, you know what? That's Rick Seeker I'm thinking of. Never mind, Pete. All right, buddy, you're a winner. Congratulations.
All right, Dan. Thanks, buddy.
All right, Andrew, we'll call you after the show.
That'll be great, because now when you shoot a deer in this warm weather, you can just haul it right down to Milo and say, hey, take care of it for me.
Well, you got to field dress it first.
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Pete, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't forget the donuts. Well, all right, 7:43 and some change. We'll do another one next hour if you didn't get in. So there you go. We'll be right back. Let me get caught up on breaks. You're listening to 1350 ESPN.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of beer. If you're into cooking wild game or grilling,
Oh, Roger, I'm starving. Quit talking about that.
Meals are great tasting snacks. High Mountain
Yeah, I know, Roger. I know.
help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around.
Roger's telling me about seafood down at Triple H. It's killing me.
Used at home, including 3 new low sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting... Daylight Donuts, Richard. He's one of the big shots at Daylight Donuts. They're awesome. The glaze and what's that one? That maple bacon? Maple bacon Long John is amazing, Richard. I'm just telling you. Good stuff, man. Or some possible next stand locations. The onX Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens all around the country as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter, go download the Onyx Hunt app at your
betcha, Richard.
today.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor.
We need to get old. I gotta get a hold of Dr. Don too. Huh? Nebraska. He's going to all those Nebraska football games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime and stay safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives.
Last break.
Becoming the
Last
go-to
one.
outdoor
Last
knife
one
in the
for this.
industry.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while. Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com.
I want to know why they spelled it the way they did.
What's that?
W-E-I-B.
Well, think about it. It's Weeby.
Yeah, but we are W-E-B-B-E.
I don't know.
There's something behind it. I know. Like that's a clever name. Weeby Knives.
Weeby Knives. Who are you? Weeby Knives, man.
Did you hear the Swamp People guy got arrested for alligator poaching? Yeah, I don't think it's this guy, but one of the
Oh, it's not him.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. It's November 2nd. It's the rut, the deers. It's a great time. I have to apologize. Oh, Andrew, will you plug that back in, please?
Well, you're just breaking everything.
I know
What is going on?
You got that?
This is why we can't have nice things, Dan.
I'm telling you. I don't think I got my. I think I boat-guarded my grunt call. I did.
That's in my. Boat-guarded your grunt call.
I did. I took it out of my radio bag and I put it in my backpack because I wanted to have. See, I got two grunt calls. I got one set for a doe bleat, and then I got the other one set for the buck grunt. So, because what I'll do is I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that bleat, and then I'll hit that. I'll get that growl going, or bop, or like he's chasing her, like burr, burr, burr. Yep. Got to sound like that. They sound like, you know.
All day long.
All day long. I'm gonna go probably move. I gotta move a blind today. I'm gonna try as soon as I get off the air. I'm gonna go home and change. I was just gonna go move the blind, but I think the more I think about it, I think I'm gonna go sit until it starts raining. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I got a sneaky feeling them deer are gonna be moving before the rain starts. So might be a good time to get out there. So
might be.
What's the wind doing today? Call Skippy. See if Skippy answers. Let's see what he's doing today. All right, so 10, let's see, I'll get out there at 11. It's a south-southeast wind, so south-southeast. So that would be blowing south-southeast. That's going to be blowing this way to where I would set up. That would work, actually.
And that was
nice banners. Your friends in PA. What Rupert? Oh, Rupee. Scotty's big game live in the shop this morning. There you go. He's got his logo on there. Morning, Hoyt. Hi, AJ. Good to see you, buddy. Wish I could hear you sing this weekend. South-southeast. And is it gonna stay that way? South-southeast, south-southeast, south-southeast. Yeah, it's a south-southeast wind, so that might work.
That was another episode of Dan Learns Directions.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where I'm trying to think and strategize in my head. Did you call Skip?
No, I was really amazed by your strategizing.
I'm strategizing where to put the blind. I'm visualizing the bean field. And I'm kind of trying to remember where the deer trails were because I've been trying to stay out of there because they bed in there sometimes. But that's there's standing beams there. So if it's a southeast, if my wind is going that way, I think I'm okay. I think I'd be okay to put a blind there. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
100%?
Pretty sure. And I can always flip my ozonics on.
There you go.
Yeah. But it's always better to play the win or, try to figure that out. Are we caught up on breaks until the next one? Okay. Yeah, see if Skippy answers. See what he's up to. He's been busy this week. See what old Skipper's doing. In case you missed it, secret listener winner is Tony Sowers of Milo. Tony got him a brand spanking new WorkSharp, the Outdoor Call Radio WorkSharp edition. WorkSharp did this for us for our 25th anniversary on the air, and it's the fielded guided knife sharpener. Look at that, with the Outdoor Call Radio logo on there. Isn't that awesome? So these are limited edition. There's only like 12 or 13 of these. So Tony's got a prized possession there.
Last week
we'll give away a couple more here in a couple weeks. So. You know what I need to do?
We figured out how to get a quarterback in there.
Bucks are starting to get dumb here. Got an 8-point standing in front of me. Trees. Well, there you go, Hoyt. Nothing wrong with that. We like dumb deer. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. That's what I'm saying. Only got a few minutes. Let's get him on here.
Yeah.
7:52.
Well, Dan. Hey, I love it like this. Dan's getting annoyed at me. So we'll just transfer this on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Another version of Andrew wants to bogart the guest.
We were talking. We were having a conversation.
I know. Yeah, listen, I try to call Skip all the time. I get it. Yeah, well,
Skip, can you believe this?
What are you doing, Skippy?
Dan, I like talking to Andrew. He's a good dude, man.
Let Andrew can call you after the show.
Oh, we're talking Iowa, Wisconsin game.
Yeah,
today. Big game going on.
Talking about what?
Iowa Hawkeyes and Wisconsin Badgers play football today. We got things to talk about.
I got you.
And your listeners, too, they're probably big Iowa fans.
Did Iowa win when you went to the game, by the way?
They sure did.
Oh, you broke the curse, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he broke the curse, Skippy.
It was funny. They were down 5-3.
Yeah.
And I go, the one team I don't want to be down 5-3 for, the baseball score to Northwestern. Man, I was going to walk out of there at half if we were down by it.
They probably would have thrown you out and stay out. Just stay out there. Hey, what's Gracie doing in the Cone of Shame again?
So I was working yesterday, and so her incision, everything looks good, but she's starting to lick around the incision, and it was really red and inflamed.
Yeah.
And I told her multiple times, I'm like, Gracie, stop licking. And she kept licking, so I'm like, all right, it's cone time, and I put her in the cone, and she came over while I was on the computer, and she was looking at me like, come on, Dad, get me out of this cone. And I'm like, you're a cone head.
Yeah. She did not look happy. Hey, Rick Elliott, Mr. Mailman, good to see you. Skippy, I got my carbon is just shooting tacks, man.
Well, you should be in the blind. You should be doing your radio show from the blind this morning.
Yeah,
it's rut. I'm telling you, it's time.
I don't know if you heard me. I saw quite a few deer last night, but I'm sitting right next. I'm like 10, 15 yards off a cornfield and a cut bean field edge. And there's two fields separated by, the property line. So
Okay.
I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear corn stalks snapping. Just snapping, and I'm going, well, that's got to be a deer. That's a buck or a doe or something.
Well,
And then no, it was a buck. And next thing, and then all of a sudden I hear the thing that just it almost fires me up as much as a turkey gobble, and I hear the, and then I hear two bucks just going to town, man. It was like two bulldozers in the cornfield. Corn's flying. I mean, the corn stalks are snapping. They're just. I mean, it was amazing. And this is like 15, 20 yards to my left, and I'm sitting there.
Did you get a shot?
No, well, I couldn't see, and I couldn't shoot anyway because I don't. It's somebody else's property. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm just sitting. It's the borderline. So anyway, I'm looking at, I'm peeking out of the blind. I'm trying to see antlers or whatever I can. So I grabbed my grunt call real quick and I let out a brrrr. And and they quit fighting, but nothing came out to check it out. It was awesome, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually like this story better than the one last week that was on there where you're talking about the buck and camo and this is doe. I mean, this is a way better story.
Oh well, that was a commercial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a Herman's fine jeweler. Yeah, we got to figure out how we're going to give those diamond earrings away, Andrew. We got to start qualifying people here pretty quick for that.
Yeah, we better. It's easy to give. Me some, and then
you would look good in diamond earrings, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So how's everything?
Harsh conditions.
How's everything at Gearhead, Skippy?
It's good. I mean, it's still for the season being in November. I mean, it's still pretty busy. I mean, I got someone coming for a crossbow tomorrow. The slingshots were big this week. I got two more other crossbows to build. Of course, I still got your backup to your P20 24 that you love. So I got that to do with the gas bowstrings and all that. But it's just. I mean, this is probably the busiest we've been into November for people that are still, needing things.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to get on here and say hi real quick. I got to go, but
also too, the southern seasons are a little bit later than our northern seasons. So a lot of times we get into December and they're still getting hot and heavy into the bow hunting where we're kind of winding down a little bit.
Yeah, Mississippi, Alabama, their rut doesn't start until January. So yeah. No, you're exactly right. Tell everybody where they can see more about Gearhead.
You can go to our website at www.gearheadarchery.com or Shoot Field of Sports. Mark Wagner's just around the corner. Go give Mark a call.
All right, let me know if you get out at all.
All right. Good luck. Get out there, Dan. This afternoon could be the day.
I'll be out there as soon as I get off the air, buddy.
All right. Yep. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks, Skippy.
Bye-bye.
There he goes, Skippy P, everybody. We'll be right back on the Outdoor Call Radio.
Hi guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe.
There you go, Jeff. Jeff said he had 7 deer out last night. We had a little 4-pointer going through. He's up in New York.
If you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your.
How are we gonna give those away? Just qualify a couple people every show.
Yeah. To set yourself up for a successful fall.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high definition footage?
Why don't you put like a little Santa Claus thing together? So when we hear do like sleigh bells, and then have like a have like a little ho ho ho, or and then have them say Herman's or something. Do something like that, and when we play that, that'll be their thing to call. Do sleigh bells. Do the ching ching ching. The Herman.
It's Herman's giveaway time.
Herman's hunt for the holidays.
Herman's hunt for the holidays. Yep. I know a couple people who could voice it that makes it sound like Santa. So we can. All right, I'll get that to you. I still have your the soundbite from
Peabody.
At American
That
Family
told-
Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's
That,
financial
said
future
you were right.
is a priority, and life
All right.
insurance is an
Yeah, I
easy
have
way
that
to help make
sound
that
bite.
happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect
It's
what
on.
matters
It's actually
most
on
if you
Dropbox.
pass
So
away.
if you
Plus,
go on, I
life
put it on
insurance is often
Dropbox
more
for you.
affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader. A Des Moines Media Group station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
Version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose now your tire tracks and one
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio, brought to you by our friends at Gearhead. Have you taken the Gearhead Shootability Challenge yet? Have you? I don't know. Andrew hasn't. Go check them out. Go check them out at Archery Field and Sports, Creek Archery in Pennsylvania, or nearest dealer. If they don't have them, ask them to get one in. And I'm telling you, it's the quietest and accurate bow I've ever shot. Sleigh Bells free download. I'm looking for a sleigh bell sound effect. There you go, Andrew. So do something like that and do ho ho ho, Herman's Hunt for the Holidays. So we're working on the promo. We're going to be giving away a couple pair of half-carat diamond earrings, courtesy of the fine folks at Herman's Fine Jewelers. So Andrew, when you hear it, morning, Durkee. Flex, baby. I had my lit Knox going. I had to use my lit Knox to pack my blind up last night because I had so many deer around me in the field. I couldn't turn my headlamp on to get out, so I had to use my knock to pack up my camera gear, and then I walked out with my lit knock on, Dirk. That's how I used the blue one. Hopefully they didn't see the blue one. I'll tell you what, that knock is so nice. It got me out of the woods last night.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's laughing. Well, you don't want to booger the deer up. I got 4 bucks out there in the middle. They're about 75, 80 yards away from me in this cut bean field. So I get out, and it's just like I just turn my knock on. I'll just walk out with my knock instead of and they didn't blow or snort at me. But yeah, I didn't get home till like 9 o'clock last night. I had to wait like an extra 35, 40 minutes to get out of the blind because I didn't want to booger the deer up. So that's the bad thing about hunting field edges. If you're on a corn or a soybean, you got deer out there. You really got to watch leaving because you don't want to educate them and stuff. But boy, that lit knock was awesome. LIT knock NOCK. Go to Flex Fletch products and you can go online and order some today. They are the bomb. Easy on, easy off. They work great. So you like that though, Andrew? You find some sleigh bells?
Yeah, I'm getting some.
I think that's and then we'll tell folks when they hear that. We'll take the first 3 callers, and then we'll get them qualified, and then we'll give those away the week before Christmas.
Yes.
How's that sound?
I like that.
I kind of like that sound. What's this one? Oh, that's Jingle Bells. I like the first
Jingle
one.
bells with jingle bells.
Yeah. I like the first one better. Yeah, I like the first one better.
It's good we're giving you the play-by-play of what to listen for.
Yeah, we'll see things we got to work on. Why do I keep getting this turkeys for tomorrow stuff? They keep inundating. I keep saying I don't want it. Good morning, Dan. What type of knocks are good for crossbows? I think lit knocks work. I think they got. Let me look real quick. That's a good question, Dan. Let's see. Lit knocks. NOCKS. I think they work on crossbows. Unless I'm thinking of my. I'm thinking of Skippy's crossbow, because Skippy's crossbow, gearhead crossbows, you can actually shoot if and when I have to go to a crossbow, I'm shooting a gearhead, because you can shoot a regular hunting arrow. You don't have to shoot a bolt. Thank you, Dirk. Dirk's awesome, man. He's on it. He says crossbow knocks are coming soon. Dan, I would wait till I would just go to, like I said, keep up with Flex Fletch or Google Lit Knox, LITNOCKS. And Dirk, he's their marketing guy. He's listening live right now. He said they're coming soon. But those are, I mean, Philip loves them. Skippy Peterson loves them. Skippy's selling them. He liked them so much he started selling them at Gearhead. They just easy on and easy off. They're very accurate, and that's why we're telling you about them. Thank you, Dirk. I appreciate the update. I ain't talked to Dirk in a while. I miss him. There, he already put it on the message board too. Yeah, they're nice, man. And the green and the blue are my favorite. I can't see red for nothing. I'm partially colorblind, so I have a trouble seeing that. I can see now. See, I can see a red stoplight, but
It has to be real intense.
yeah, it has to be kind of real. You know, I have a hard time seeing a red knock. Yeah, and like my red pen, I have a hard time seeing my red pen sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use all green pens if I can. I go in there and I actually redo my sights. If I order, a lot of sites will have green, red. I'll go in there and I'll actually take those pens and I'll weave green fiber and replace it. I'll take the side apart, which I'm sure the manufacturers love hearing me say that. But I do, and I've mastered how to weave that fiber optic through and coil it, and it works slick. But that way I've got all green, and yeah, I just know 20, 30, 40, 50. I know my pin positions. So, yeah, Dan says thanks, Dirk. How about that? Oh, so are we gonna do that trade? Let's go.
We sure could do that trade, yeah.
Well, let's hit it. Let's give everybody the satisfaction.
We have a show to run.
No, let's do it on the show. Let's hear. I want them to understand what I have to do to get you to take a trade. I mean, that's a great trade.
Every trade for you is a great trade.
Well, I wouldn't make a bad trade. See, that's the difference between that. You know, people ask me, how do you get people to trade as much as you do? It's because I give them fair trades. And you, of all people, should know all my trades are pretty fair.
Aside from 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago, and I had no idea that those guys were going to get hurt. I didn't hook you. That's just like Nathan. I traded Nathan, Jonathan Taylor, for Joe Mixon, and then I saw the updated rest of the season rankings, and I called him back and I said, "Hey, did you know that that he's projected to be like a top 5 running back?" And he goes, "No, I had no idea." So me being the good guy that I am, I avoided the trade because I'm going. I just want to because I don't want anybody mad. You know, we got all these people together and this league every year. Well, you know, and you try your best as the commissioner to make sure everybody's happy. But you know, it's hard sometimes when you got people like Andrew playing who won't. They just won't do what they should do.
Don't do what they should do.
It just drives me. It just drives me nuts. Just drives me nuts.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. And I didn't make any trades the last couple. Yeah.
I know it must have been the hardest thing for you in the world.
Peer pressure. It's not peer pressure, Jeff. That's just telling it like it is, man. Yeah. I would show you my. Did you see this mug Skippy sent me? I couldn't find my outdoor call mug. Jenny must.
Oh, I
know. Mine. So I had to. Skippy sent me a really nice tumbler, but I'm trying to keep my promise. And I can't show you what it says, but Skippy, it's pretty funny. It's a nice tumbler too. But I like my Grizzly outdoor call radio. I got to get some more of those made. Maybe we'll do something at the Deer Classic with Grizzly on those. So I'm trying to think what we're going to do for the Deer Classic. I think I'm going to give away a turkey hunt. Is that too late to give away a turkey hunt? It's the first weekend of March. I don't think that's too late.
I don't think so.
I think we should give away a turkey hunt. Would you rather? I don't know. Do you think? Yeah, I think we're going to give away a turkey hunt. So
I think that's good.
I still got that hunt of a lifetime thing going. If you send me some deer footage of you hunting with all I need is an opening, a couple pans. I need you shooting the deer and doing the recovery, And as long as it's with a bow or a crossbow, I don't care. But I need the footage to use on Bowstring Adventures. If you send me that, I'm going to put you in a drawing. I'm giving away a deer hunt to Triple H Outfitters next year. I'm sorry, the deer hunt's in 2006, but that way you can get a preference point next year, and then you can go for sure in 06 or 2026.
Yeah.
And then we're giving away an antelope hunt. So one hunter is going to win 2 hunts of a lifetime. The other way you can register is if you buy a new Gearhead bow. Go to Gearhead Archery or go to Mark's and order. And you got to tell them, you got to tell Skip, and you got to tell them it's for the Hunt of a Lifetime contest. And then they'll let me know, and I'll put you in the drawing. Right now, I've got one person. That's it. It's early, and I haven't gotten any hunts yet. So if you're out there filming, and I haven't killed anything yet either, so I'm trying to film. So a lot of people, I think, are just getting a late start because it's been so warm. So I might have to extend that out to turkey season just so I can get some hunts. So
Maybe.
yeah, I have to see what's going on. I haven't seen the old phone. Dun 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 dun. Let's get on it, boy. Just go in there and hit accept. You'll feel better about it.
Something the urgentness that you are pushing.
Well, I'm gonna say I want Madison if you don't do it, and then you're really gonna be upset because Madison's ranked ahead of White.
He is ranked ahead of White.
Yeah.
Maybe, Dan. I just like to see you squirm a little bit.
You think that's wrong? Well, you know what? Give me where'd that paycheck go? Give me that paycheck. You know, Christmas bonus time's coming up. You really want to go there? You know?
You know. Not really.
Yeah, I don't think so because I'm pretty good about your bonuses every year. Even when I lose money, you still get paid.
Yet no donuts.
That's Pete. I'm putting a rule on the show right now. Pete is not eligible to win anything else until he comes by on a Saturday a couple times and drops donuts off. So we're putting the no winning donut rule on Pete the Donut Ariati.
Yep.
I think that's only fair. You know, he could sit right there and do the show with us, and you know. But I think we need to do that, don't you?
I think so.
I do. I mean, what's a few glazed donuts between friends?
You know what? Some maple bacon goes a long way.
And Jeff says he's trying to film the deer. Hey, Jeff, that's okay, buddy. I understand. Don't worry. Like I said, I haven't shot anything yet either. But no, I think it's the no donut rule for Pete. Hate to be that way.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a great rule, Scott says. See, Scott's wife works for Daylight Donuts, too. So he's got an inside there.
There you go. Well, hey, use your inside knowledge.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, but those maple bacon donuts are good.
I mean, those are perhaps the top notch.
Yeah.
I love them. Need more.
I mean, I'm so fat I really don't need it. But, God, I tell you, man, carrying all that crap out yesterday, I was like, ugh. And then when I went in the other day after all that rain, boy, that was not a lot of fun with all that mud and stuff, carrying all that crud around. Yeah, that was not fun at all. Yeah, we need the rain, though.
We sure do.
Iowa's Furbearer season starts today, and outlook for trappers is positive. Many species populations are steady. There are still some early indications of wild fur pelt prices could be trending up this winter. There you go. That change, however, could be the fewer marshes and streams have good water levels. Our water levels are similar to last year in some regions, even with the wet spring. So according to Vince Elvosizer, hope I'm saying that right. Vince is in a tree hunting right now. I tried to get him on the show. He's our state furbearer and wetland biologist. He said the wet, dry swings this year could have an impact on aquatic furbearers such as otters, minks, beavers, and muskrats. But the upland species, bobcats, red fox, coyotes, are much less impacted. Elvosizer says encourage trappers to do the same preseason scouting as marsh water levels may vary by locations, with many either dry or drying by the day. Furbearer season is today and will go all the way to February 28th. Beaver trapping closes on April 15th. How about that? All right, let me take a break. I'm going to tell you about the Mentoring Young Trappers program going on. And we'll cover that. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Bada bing, bada boom, you're out of beer.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and Sports at East 56th.
Morning, Dale.
Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com.
That's not good, Jeff.
265-6500.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Pop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Strings and cables make or break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that does not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need gas bow strings. They're stable, consistent, and reliable strings and cables that come along with your board. Gas bow strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time
Clay City, Kentucky. That's what the man said. He said it. That's what he said.
Gas bow strings and shoot with confidence. Check them out at your local dealer or online at gasbowstrings.com.
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or business heating and cooling needs. One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you peace of mind under your roof every day.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't.
Oh, that's nice of you, Jeff. Thank you. You don't need to do that, man. That's too far away to ship all that stuff. But thank you for asking or offering that. That's nice of you.
Scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Ester Scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities, and family. Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hello.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as some good mix of utility carts as well.
I don't know who would be calling me during the show. It was from Kansas.
Radio. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Fishing in the same hole, wonder where the same time goes. Money too, trying to fix the same broke hearts. Wishing on the same stars. We all hope and hope floats. We're all in the same boat. We all been.
All right. I was trying to see if I had a guest lined up or not. Ooh, I got a picture. Hang on. I got a picture. Hang on. Let me see what we got here. Big buck, big buck, big buck. Nope. 2 does on my rope scrape right there. That's all right. You know what? What's that in the background there? What's that in the background? Ooh, could be a bucky behind there. Look at that. They're moving. That was just done, 8:19. I'm telling you, man, the deer are going to move today because that storm front's coming in.
Moving.
Yeah. I just made a big deal while you were doing your thing.
You made a big deal?
I did. Well, I made a big deal. I dropped the guy that I was going to trade you.
Oh.
And I picked up somebody that was on waivers that should not have been on waivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had room to do, I would have. I think I know who you picked up.
Who did I pick up? Who did I pick up? Hey, Nate. The shooters I'm seeing, Nate, are all there. I haven't had one. Well, I saw one. What was that? Halloween. I saw a hammer like at 5:30, 6 o'clock. But I saw one in daylight. But all my trail cam pictures are pretty much at night still. So, but that's going to change every hour. It could change. So, hang in there, Nate. Andrew's over there. Did you see who I picked up?
Yeah, I figured it was Watson.
Yeah, huh? You did not. Why did you pick him up? That guy should not have been on there.
I'm not. I'm last on the waiver wire.
Well, you didn't even have to put in a claim. He was available.
Just available. Right
I just picked him up.
Rich get richer.
Wah, wah, wah. Poor Andrew. I'll trade you. Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you. All right, there's a mentoring trappers program for kids. And that regulation change allows youth of age 15 and younger to go trapping with a licensed adult trapper without purchasing a license. The change brings trapping in line with hunting. This allows the youth to experience trapping to see if there's something they would enjoy without having to purchase a tag. Each youth must be accompanied by a licensed adult. Gray Fox study. Check this out. You want to do the breaking news thing?
Yes, I do. You know what?
Yeah, breaking news.
There's ways we do this on here, and so here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Ooh, scoopies.
Iowa DNR will again be looking for live gray caught squirrel. Let me start that over. Looking for live caught gray foxes as part of a pilot population study. Learn more about this small, secretive woodland furbearer. They're asking for the public and our trappers to contact us if they've recently seen a gray fox or catch a gray fox. Better yet, contact us in advance if you're trying to catch a gray fox in your area. Private trappers are a valuable partner in the pilot project. They have one fox collared so far and hope to add to that this year. The collar provides researchers with the data of the fox movements, the habitat preferred, and survivorship. There is a $400 reward provided by the Iowa Wildlife Federation for anyone who catches a gray fox that can be used for this study. $400, that's a pretty good deal. He said the fox will be released on site where it was caught. The DNR is working with the Iowa State University on the pilot project this winter in northeast Iowa, using cameras to track fishers and gray foxes to determine where the species occupy and what areas they don't occupy in this region. Other regions may be surveyed in the future depending on how the study goes. So there you go, Christmas money. Go live trap you a gray fox. How about that? Yeah. All right, I'm going to give away another Milo certificate. If you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, you can light them up. 244-1350. 244-1350. And we'll give you a chance to win. How about that? 244-1350.
Might as well go out and give it a try.
What, the 244-1350?
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you want to try that?
I would if I could earn it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know with you. Andrew's having a hard day. He looks tired. I know I'm tired. Raven got me up twice last night. That's better than a $15 pelt value. Well, that's awesome, Jeff. That's awesome.
Can I get your number again?
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm all caught up. I can't believe it. Can you believe that? We're all caught up with everything. So, how long is it going to take you to get that Herman's jingle together?
Oh, probably I'll have it by the end of the day.
Oh, really?
I'll send you different versions. I have some guy who can voice it, and then I have others who might be able to voice it as well.
Okay. So we'll start doing that next week for the Herman's Hunt for the holidays. Is that okay?
Yeah. I mean, we'll have some different versions, and whatever you choose, we can do that.
Okay. Well, that works. I think that we should. What do you want to do it the week before Christmas to give? I think we should try to qualify at least 4 listeners a week.
Yes. So that you can do that. You can do 2 each hour, all the way up. And then again, if you are the winner, we will just give you the call. And one of the things is we'll get your information beforehand, because anytime we give something away through the station, we have to get that information by law, so we have to do that. But if we do, we'll get that information put down, and then if you're the winner, we'll just give you the call.
Okay. All right.
It's simple as that. You really don't need it, and why not try for it? I mean, put your name in the hat, and it's all. But again, make sure to hear that jingle, and you heard Dan and I give us the breakdown.
Okay.
Give you the breakdown. So if you hear the jingle, you hear it all. We'll make sure to get that out.
Okay.
Blast it.
We got a call?
Yes, we got Ken ready to go for it.
All right, let's go say hi to Kenny. Morning, Kenny.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
Oh, just great.
All right, you want to try for that Milo Deer certificate?
Yes.
Okay. What state, Ken, has the most Boone and Crockett entries? Is it Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, or Wisconsin?
Michigan.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Michigan?
Yes. Michigan.
Yep. It's not Michigan, Kenny. But thanks for it's not. But thanks for trying, buddy.
All right, thank you.
I'll have a couple more here in next week. Okay. All right. 244-1350. What state has the most Boone and Crockett? We know it's not Michigan, so is it Iowa, Kansas, or Wisconsin? Huh? What? Well, don't say the answer.
I'm not. I'm trying to just. That's why I'm over here.
Write it down because I can't see what you're saying.
Okay. Well, you should be able to lip read.
What?
Yeah, huh? You're losing your hearing already.
You went to UNI. I can't understand what you're saying.
Ooh, them fighting words.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll be right back with Smeltzer. Oh, I got to hear how this truck purchase went. We'll be right back with Smokin' Joe Smeltzer. If you know the answer and you want to try for a Milo certificate, we'll take your calls when we come back. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same, and that's especially true when it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well,
which was the right answer?
stand or the ground blind. If you're you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve? Well, first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at Movet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. Movet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets with other vets, and a supportive environment. What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, Doug. Can I get your number here quick?
Trips, even take part at their new archery range. There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests for vets to take
you are
part in.
number one on our list here, and so when you come back out of the break, you'll be the first one to get to it.
So, if you're
Give us a bat. So you got about 2 minutes left, and then we'll be at it again.
Facebook and send them a message. Movet Outdoors has been working hard with vets. I'm hoping that wind direction doesn't change, because if it gets to the west, I ain't going to be able to do what I want to do today.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close.
Still the same, south-southeast. South-southeast.
Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk,
Here's a buck. He'll be nice next year. Nice little bucky.
If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snacks.
He's over on my other stand.
And jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations.
They're moving. Get out there and go hunting.
Each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like
Hey Joe, good morning. This is Andrew.
So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a
Oh, I was just teasing him, Joe.
Sorry about that. Dan has just decided to do multiple different. He wants us to do a trivia right off of the break, and then come to you. You know,
you hear him over there yipping.
To be difficult, so I'm.
Go back and forth from the spicy fillet to the original fillet.
And now he's so.
Sweetness of the honey.
Then
you have the extra kick from the spicy fillet. The combination alone.
We can't get a change up there, but anyway.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimony.
Yes, once I get off here.
I bet you I'm getting arthritis in my shoulder.
If I get done here, probably about 10 o'clock, then we'll start. I think I'll meet here at my parents' house, drop off the kids, and then we'll start the address.
Oh, you haven't bought it yet?
No, we're really excited. Yes, we have bought it, but...
Did you sign the papers?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We did the whole big board, Dan. We got the whole big computer.
Oh, the big board when you sign on? Oh, yeah.
Which, like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I want that, but I realized that was $10,000, so...
Hundreds of excellent customer reviews, and we'll provide the same level of service to you when you need them. For more information to get your design started, please call Chantel or Andrew.
It's all excited. You can hear in the background. He really
That's 515-478-5776. Or check them out online.
Yeah, he probably will, and then he'll buy for another bug kill for him.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines.
Yeah,
let's do the trivia first.
Yeah. Well, we will do a quick trivia here first, and then we'll go right to you after we get the perfect. All right, ready? 1, 2, go.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I think we got a trivia contestant real quick before we talk to Joe. Let's go see what Doug is up to this morning. Good morning, Doug. How are you?
Hey, we're doing great, Dan.
Are you hunting? You drive? It sounds like you're driving.
I'm driving right now. I really am. What we're doing is going to go work out. Got to get in shape, go hunting.
Well, do some extra reps for me. I need it. Will you?
Will do.
All right,
Doug, you're a saint.
Yeah. All right. You want to do try for this Milo certificate?
That's the best place to get your deer done.
Yeah, they do a good job. What state has the most Boone and Crockett entries? We know it's not Michigan, so that leaves is it either Iowa, Kansas, or Wisconsin?
Well, I'd like to think it was Iowa since we're here, but I think the answer is Wisconsin.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You said Wisconsin.
I did.
Ding, 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 ding. It's Wisconsin.
He did. He did. You should have seen his face, Doug.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you got a certificate. You can. Andrew will call you after the show, Doug.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you listening. Good luck this year.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. There goes Doug. All right, let's go see what Smoking Joe's up to this morning. Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Dan.
So.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. So my little buddy calls me. Hey, we're what truck do you got? I said, I've got a. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I tried, Joe, but
So I go. I got a ZR2. Why? He goes. Well, we're gonna have to buy a new vehicle. Kayla's car. We just got sawdust and oil put into the motor so we can trade it off.
Not it at all.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah. So
Dan, he was there. We talked to Joe. Joe.
So I goes. We got to trade this thing off before it falls apart again. So.
Andrew called me before he even decided to think about talking to you.
Yeah,
That's right.
So I said, well, where are you going? He goes, well, I'm going to go see Joe. I said, okay, I don't care. All right, so just make sure you get the zero. Yeah, get that bug shield. You got to get the bug shield. And, so he calls me and goes, hey, we got our deal. We're going to get a nice truck. I said, did you get a bug shield? He goes, no, Joe couldn't get it for me.
No,
that's not it at all. See, the fabrication here, for everybody, context, Dan really wanted to do a trade. As you could tell, he wanted to do a trade this morning. And
this had nothing to do with fantasy football.
He kept bugging
me.
He kept bugging me for the trade while we were looking at the truck. We were going through the ride, and then in when we were with Joe, and then finally I broke down and said, "Yes, we're here. We're getting a new truck."
What did he buy, Joe?
He bought a 2005 Colorado's what he bought.
Ooh, a Colorado.
Yeah. Yep.
No, he did not.
I mean, if you can make your story up, why can't I?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a reputable car dealer. You're supposed to be, he bought a 1500. What did he get? Just a 1500?
Yep, that's exactly what he got.
A 1500? Yeah.
Just a 1500, that's it.
Just a 1500.
It's the standard stuff.
Yeah, 1500 on there. Did you get him 0% financing?
Just.
Did you got 0% financing? You dog. You dog. You know what? I'm done with you, Smelter. I'm just gonna deal with Brent from now on. Huh?
Who?
You don't know his name anymore.
Yeah, or Simon or whatever, whoever.
Samsonite.
Huh?
Samsonite.
Yeah, Jenkins.
I'm sure Jenkins would love to know that you don't know his name.
I know who it's Brent. I know Brett Moyer is who it is. Yeah. I know who I'm dealing. Brett always takes good care of me, unlike some people.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you got another sale off the show, Joe.
I appreciate it, Dan.
Yeah.
It comes back to you. I appreciate it.
It does. He works for me. He went and patronized you. That's a sale. I'm counting it. That is one in the Outdoor Call Radio column.
That's right.
And then I bought 3 from you last year, so there's 4 trucks I've sold.
I can't wait for 3 more next year.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Hey, you said your timeline was 3-4 years. You didn't stick to that.
Well, I really didn't have a choice.
Your excuses, Dan.
Yeah. What?
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Folks, if you're going to Carl Chevrolet and you see Joe Smelter, don't sign the deal unless he gives you a bug shield out of his own pocket.
I asked, did I, Andrew?
Yes, you did. And to be fair, wife said, no, I'm okay without a bug shield.
Really?
Yeah.
She nixed a bug shield?
You know what? Hey, I compromised on some things.
Did you get an extended warranty?
I think no.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
We were just so happy with it. Honestly, to be honest, we might have to.
Yeah.
We might have to break some shelves down because I don't know if we're gonna fit it in there.
Well, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. That's a great truck. You'll like the truck. You'll have more room for the kids. It's got that under seat storage.
That's exactly all of that is what we wanted out of this.
Way to go, Smelter.
Thank you.
What? Anything? Any new incentives starting today?
Not much has changed on incentives for everything on all half tons. Through the end of the year, it looks like they have Costco out now.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Really?
Are you a Costco employee?
Yeah. No, I'm not an employee, but I'm a member.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not on it wasn't on the 3/4.
You could have saved $1,000. Oh, it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you're a Costco member, I don't get a dime for telling you this. I'm no affiliated with Costco except I'm a member. But when they got those deals going on, you can save like $1,000 off your truck when you buy a new truck. If they got that deal going, it's a great deal.
Yep. Yeah, because it is $1,000, and then they do have on a lot of the 2024s they got 0% up to 48 months, and then they got 1.9 for 60 months. So as time is going, the rates are slightly getting better.
Yeah.
So that's good news. So things are doing better in terms of rates. The rebates are still pretty good, and then like I said, the Costco was added just yesterday when the month started. So.
Jeff says you're breaking HIPAA rules. No, that only applies to medical, Jeff.
Oh, HIPAA rules?
Yeah. All right, Smelter. I'm glad. Are you going to be around for a while? Or are you going on another Vegas trip or whatever, or wherever you go?
I go to work in Ankeny every day. 1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock.
Yeah. When are you giving hams away this year?
I need to find out if we're getting those. I'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you for doing what you do, Joe. We love having you on the show.
You guys have a fantastic day.
Yeah, you enjoy.
I'll see you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Sounds great, Andrew.
Yeah, enjoy cashing that big commitment.
with you either.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I'm not
going.
here.
I'm going to the woods. I can't stand to sit there and see you count all that money. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you guys take care.
Bye, Joe.
Bye.
There you go, Smoking Joe Smelter. Go see him out at Carl Chevrolet at the Rock. 8:42 and some change here on the show. Boy, I'm telling you, your teachers must be making a lot of money. Brand new spanking truck.
Oh, it's been years and years and years and years.
You know, I'm happy for you. That'll be a nice, safe vehicle for you.
Yep.
Uh-oh, I got another deer alert. Let's see who this is. I tell you who's getting a lot of good deer alerts is Larry.
Well, they just come to him.
Yeah, now that's a buck there, but I can't see because it's so foggy. Well, that stinks. Look at the fog. Yeah, I'm telling you, the dew point must be, it must be really, you can tell that rain's coming in. Man. Hey, folks, I'm just going to play music for the rest of the 15 minutes. I'm leaving. I'm going to go deer. No, I'm kidding. I can't do that.
Can't do that.
I can't. I want to go. Yeah, Skip said we should do the show from the blind. Can you imagine having a buck coming in? Hey, everybody, it's outdoor. Oh, you know what? We're going to go on a half-hour break. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Joe high-pressure selling? Is Dan is? I don't do high-pressure fantasy trades. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you know what? I have helped you for years with fantasy football. You're like my kid.
I remember getting really massively.
What?
Well, all those injury-riddled players. That
I can't control somebody getting hurt. That is out of my control. I don't ever trade you anybody unless they're healthy. So your gripe is with the playing conditions or the athlete, not with me.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, there you go. 8:44 and some change. I'll hit a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small
Man, I wonder why that is so foggy on that. Because I just had another picture and it wasn't foggy.
Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size.
That's one of the bucks I had chasing last night right there. He'll be nice next year. Boy, they love that scrape. Look at it. They're up on that hemp rope. That's that hemp rope from Pure Whitetail I put out. They love it. Look at that. And them mock scrapes, man, they're awesome.
If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information,
Actually got a trail cam picture of them chasing. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
You were hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game
Oh.
Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing.
Tell him congrats, Aaron. That's awesome.
And needs no special care. The treatment
Well, thank you, Jeff. That's very kind of you.
Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects. It is featured in a complete line of quality game hide hunting clothing.
You know, we haven't done a turkey giveaway in a while. When was the last time we did that?
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a
No, it
place
wasn't
that
last year.
looking for that new travel
I mean,
partner for your
I
next
gave away
vacation
frozen
or
turkeys.
Head
What was
on
that,
over to
5 years ago?
Boats
6 years
at
ago?
Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV
I
has
need to
been
do that
serving
again. That was a lot of fun.
enthusiasts for
You know, with the
50 years.
price of
They
food
carry
and everything right now, that'd be...
RVs
I
from
need to see if I can work on that
Hideout,
before
Passport,
Thanksgiving.
and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service
Speed's busy.
shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm.
Morning, Don.
We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks
What's that?
like that. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. Also look at any
Are you?
firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment.
Did you go trick-or-treating?
Carries firearms to meet
Did you? Did you get a lot of candy?
even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection.
Hey, Speedy.
Also has a full-time gunsmith on board.
I'm good. Can we call you on the air real quick? Okay, I'll call you right now. Call Speed on his mobile. You got it? Here.
Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Veins are very important to your arrow
Go ahead and
flight
give him a holler.
and consistent grouping.
How long we
Flex
got?
Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you. To see these great vanes and adhesives like Zinc or Flex Bond to get a great
That's what I'm
deal,
thinking, Jeff. It was 5 or 6 years ago.
go to your local dealer or FlexFletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
That's very much. That's true. Absolutely.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. I got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Speed from Cookies Barbecue Sauce. Andrew's getting him lined up. We're gonna. I don't know where he's at. We just did an ambush call for him real quick, and let's check in with him. Where you at today, there, buddy?
Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, you're not doing a rib wagon. You're actually enjoying life right now.
Yeah, we just got in here late last night.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I thought you were still in Iowa.
No, you're not. Don't tell me you're sorry. Andrew and I talked about how sorry you were.
Boy, somebody got on the wrong side of the pillow this morning. Boy, grouch. Hey, are you going to be talking to any grocery retailers in the next week or so?
I might be,
will you do me a favor and see if there's anybody that we could get some frozen turkeys to do like a Thanksgiving promotion on the radio with?
Yeah, I can see one if...
We'll call it the Cookies Barbecue Turkey Giveaway, or whoever we work with, we'll throw them in there too. But everybody that I used to work with, when I think of grocery retailers, I always think of you because you talk to all these guys all the time. But everybody that I know is all retired. They're gone.
Oh no, yeah, and flying out here last night when we landed here and got up, the guy said, "Boy, Speed, you're still going yet, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "You don't know me," but he said, "I'm Larry Anderson from I used to be with Super Value." And he said, "I remember back in the 70s, when you would come in."
Yeah. Well, the last guy that I used to work with was Walt. What's Walt's last name? I can't. You know who I'm talking about? Walt. He was a big. Huh?
Oh, the dolls.
Yeah. Remember Walt?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his last name.
Isn't that awful? Boy, I tell you, we're not doing good this morning. But he's been retired for a few years, so I'm kind of out of the loop. I'm gonna have to work on that, Speed. But I figured you know everybody, so I figured I'd call and get you. See if we can get 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and we'll do something a couple days before Thanksgiving with them.
Yeah, and call it the whatever the hell, but would need to get their name in there someplace.
Oh, we'll cookie it up, and then we'll put them in there too. We'll take care of them. But I just figured with the price of groceries and everything, we'd help out with somebody's Thanksgiving this year.
I wonder, have you checked what are turkeys going for this year?
Jenny said that they're not cheap. Everything's up 20%.
Turkey used to be down in that 99 to about 39 range.
Well, I mean, used to be if you spent like $100 on groceries, you got a free turkey. But now, if you go buy a turkey, you're almost at $100.
I used to do too. Remember they used to do that ham deal. If you bought a ham, you got a turkey free.
Yeah, those days are gone.
But
well, you don't have to do it like right now. I just figured that you're always on the phone with those guys, and I just figured if we can't, we can't. But anytime I can cross promote you with something, I like to do it.
Yeah, well, let me work on that. I'll either say I won't be able to get a hold of any of them until probably Monday.
That's okay. You're just you can't go enjoy the Roadrunner races or whatever you do out there in Arizona.
Come on, man.
Well, hey, and I apologize, buddy. I didn't know you were. I thought you were still back home. Because it's, what is it out there? 7:53 or 6:53?
6:53.
Boy,
don't apologize. You knew I was out here.
I did.
Yeah,
I did not. Well, okay. Well, let me put it this way. I didn't remember that you were out there. How's that?
Oh well, we'll let it go this time.
Okay. Well, thank you. Because I wouldn't call. I wouldn't call you that early. I love you.
Oh yeah, and I love you
do too, and I'll probably call you like 3 some morning and just ask if you're up.
You know what? You call me anytime you want, Speed. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, buddy. You go enjoy your weekend, and let me know if you get anywhere with that, okay?
I will, yep. And thanks for going to my parole hearing and getting me out. It meant a lot to me, Dan.
Oh, you're welcome. You know, hey, you just enjoy your time and have fun out there. What are you doing today? You just relaxing?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go get some groceries. Needless to say, nobody stocked my refrigerator over the summer months, so I have to restock my refrigerator.
Hey, you know what's really funny? You know, you started helping us on the show down in St. Louis on the Big 550 down there. You would not believe the people that are telling that they never heard of cookies before. Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, isn't that weird? Well, I tell you what, and every year it happens. State Fair. No, where's cookies made? Well, it's made right here in Iowa. I had no idea it was made in Iowa.
Yeah.
And then a lady come up. I think we were over in Lee Claire at the Fairway store. That's where we were last week, and she said, "Oh, this taco sauce, is that new?" I said, "Yeah, like 25 years ago." You know?
Well,
it was a fun time over at Lee Claire. A lady came up and she grew up and went to school in Wall Lake, and her folks are from Carnarvon, and I remembered her folks from Merle and Bev Dumdye, and they live over there now. And whenever we got the rib wagon over there around Bettendorf, Davenport, Clinton, any place over there, why her and her husband usually stop by, and she was telling me this time, she said it was so funny to hear the teachers talk about you when you went through school.
Yeah.
I was like 15 years or something ahead of her.
Yeah.
And she said, you blazed quite a path for us. I said, well, I just wanted to make it easy for you.
Yeah, you did good. Speed, I got to go. I'm up against the hard break, buddy. Hey, thanks for letting us call you.
Hey, not a problem, too, bud.
Bye, buddy. There he goes, Speed. We'll be back next week, God willing. Until then, be good. Keep it on 1350 ESPN, and I'll see you Wednesday on Buck Talk Radio. Bye, everybody. Thanks, everybody. I am going to get out of here. I got to go move a ground blind. Be safe out there. Let me know how you do. Congrats to everybody that's out there filling a tag. Hi, Paula. Hi, Nick. Can't get it in New York. Yeah, you can. Cookiesbbq.com, Jeff. See you, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.